Okay, so listen up, Amazon sellers, because we all know keeping up with Amazon, like a full-time job, there's always something new. Don't learn some new update, some new tweak they're throwing at it.
It never ends.
Seriously, this new AI, Rufus, this is big. Like, this isn't just some little tweak. This is how Amazon understands what shoppers want
It's a whole different ballgame.
and how we as sellers need to talk to it. So for this deep dive, so Rufus, it's not like it's just matching keywords anymore, right? Like Amazon's trying to read our minds or something.
It really is like that. And the thing is, Rufus is learning from everything, text, images, even videos soon. And it's not just looking at them one by one, it's figuring out how they all connect.
Okay, wait, so give me an example. How does that actually work in a real listing?
Let's say you're selling a water bottle, right? Before you'd focus on keywords like stainless steel or insulated or leak proof. But now with Rufus, you got to think about those words like in a sentence.
So instead of just listing features, we have to like paint a picture for Rufus.
Exactly. You have to help Rufus understand who would buy this product, how they're going to use it, what problems it solves.
So instead of just water bottle, it's like double-walled stainless steel water bottle, perfect for keeping your drinks cold all day, whether you're at the gym on a hike or even just at your desk.
Boom. You got it. You went beyond just listing features. Now you're telling a story. And you're using what we call juicy noun phrases.
Using noun phrases.
I like it. Groups of words that really paint a picture, and that's how Rufus understands what your product is all about.
Okay, this is making sense.
Hmm?
It's not just about cramming in keywords anymore. It's about creating like a whole experience for Rufus.
You got it. And the better you are at creating that experience, the better Rufus is going to connect your product with the right shoppers.
All right. This is starting to click, but I feel like we're just getting started here. There's so much more to this whole Rufus thing.
Oh yeah, we've only just scratched the surface. We've got a lot more to dive into when it comes to optimizing for Rufus.
All right, so we've got this whole Rufus thing figured out. It's not just keywords anymore. It's about telling a story with our listings. But how do we actually do that? What are the things we need to change to make sure Rufus gets it?
That's the big question, isn't it? And the good news is it's not rocket science. We need to think like a shopper. When somebody lands on your listing, what's going through their head? What are they worried about? What are they hoping to find?
So it's not just about describing the product. It's about like understanding why they want it.
Exactly. Let's go back to that water bottle example. A shopper might be thinking, will this leak in my bag? Or is it going to keep my drink cold all day? Your listing has to answer those questions before they even ask them.
So it's like we have to read their minds.
Kind of. That's why that Q&A section is so important. Think of the questions you always get from customers and put those answers right there in your listing.
Right. So instead of waiting for someone to ask, is this dishwasher safe? We just put it right in the description.
Exactly. You're not just answering a question. You're giving Rufus more information to work with.
Okay, so we've got the juicy noun phrases, the storytelling, the Q&A.
Yeah.
What else?
Don't forget about pictures. Remember, Rufus is multimodal, which means it's learning from pictures just as much as words. Your images have to work with your description, not against it.
So no more boring product photos.
No way. Your pictures should tell a story just like your words. Show the product being used. Highlight the cool features. You can even use text on the pictures to point things out.
So for our water bottle, we might have a picture of someone hiking with it, and then some text that says, keeps your drink cold for 24 hours.
Now you're talking. You're showing Rufus exactly how the product fits into a lifestyle. You're giving it context.
This is all making sense. But I gotta admit, it's a lot to keep track of. Juicy noun phrases, storytelling images, Q&A. It's like learning a whole new language.
I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not that complicated. Just think like your customer. What do they want? What do they need? How can your product help them? If you can answer those questions, you're already halfway there.
It's like taking that extra step to connect with the shopper, figure out what they really want.
Exactly. And that's how you make your listings more engaging, more informative, and most importantly, more likely to get that sale.
So it's like we're playing chess with Rufus, trying to think a few moves ahead.
Exactly. You gotta understand the logic that a shopper and Rufus is going to use. And as Rufus keeps learning, this kind of subtle communication is going to be even more important. We have to go beyond just matching keywords and start thinking about how we can really connect with Rufus on a deeper level.
This is a lot to take in, but I'm feeling pretty pumped to start using this stuff.
That's the attitude. And remember, we're just scratching the surface here. There's so much more to learn about optimizing for Rufus, but the most important thing is to start trying things out. See what works and keep adjusting as Rufus gets smarter.